Hello you lovely people, and welcome back to Philippine life through the eyes of an expat. Sorry guys, I haven't made a video for the last couple of days for a couple of reasons. One being the rain, so I couldn't get out, and the other was because it was the fiesta here in this particular barangay and it was just so noisy. It finished today, actually. It finished today. So that's why I'm out here now, making a video. So I do apologise, guys. I do apologise. I try and put one up at least one every day or one every couple of days. So I'm back. And what I want to see is that... Oh, it's gone. I was going to show you the eagle. It's starting to nest in the tree. Oh, you can't see, but in that coconut tree there, the eagle has started to nest, but it's not there now. Right, what I want to talk about is all of the bad news from vloggers here in the Philippines. They're always saying, don't do this, don't do that. Well, as human beings, and probably even half-educated human beings, we know what's right and what's wrong anyway. We know what's good to do and what's not good to do. We don't need people to tell us. But that's all I seem to be seeing now on these vlogs is, don't do this, don't do that. Is it worth coming to the Philippines? Is it not worth coming to the Philippines? Well, the decision is your own. Really, it's not for a vlogger to actually say. I mean, if there's any useful information in which that they are putting out there, then yes, take a listen to it, maybe, and make your own decision. But my goodness, there's so much bad news. There's so much bad news in the world without making vlogs. Bad news, We've got to be happy. Because life is far too short to be worrying about this, to be worrying about that. Have we made the right decision? Have we made the wrong decision? Well, that's for only us to decide that. But I think a lot of these, and also I've observed there's a few vloggers who were friends, and I think they were collaborating with each other on here, doing live feeds together and stuff. But anyway, they've had a row. I've seen that they've fallen out, and I don't really mix with foreigners here. There's a couple that I do, and one being an American guy who's a good lad, actually, good boy, and the other one is a British guy. Oh, ants biting me. And that's all I mix with, because I'm a strong believer of, I don't want to get mixed up in any dramas. And there used to be a bar in Dipolog, I can't remember the name of it. I think it was called Chinese Cuisine, and then it changed its name to Scooters or something like that. And the foreigners, expats, let's call it expats, they used to meet up there Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. And I must admit, when I first came to the Philippines, I wasn't told about this bar, but I found it. I was driving past or riding past on my bike, and I saw all the foreigners sat outside drinking. Ooh, what's that coconut, Stephen? That would really mess my weekend up. And they said, there, so I stopped and I had a couple of drinks, and my goodness, they started arguing with each other. There was a British guy there, an American guy, Australian guy, a guy from Switzerland and Germany, and they all started arguing with each other. I thought, I can't be dealing with this. I didn't come to the Philippines for that. I didn't come to the Philippines to be mixed up in drama. So I left. I drank my drink and I never went back there again. And after that, I heard through the grapevine that I keep looking at these coconuts. I think I'm too close to the to the death zone, so to speak. If they drop on me, that's it. It's game over. So I heard through the grapevine that there'd been a big row, and the police were called. One of the guys was arrested, or two of the guys was arrested, and I think one of them was in prison for a long time while they were waiting the case. I don't exactly know what happened, but they were fighting. And I don't want to be mixed up in that kind of drama. I wasn't mixed up with it in England. I certainly don't want to come to a foreign country and get mixed up with it. Because also here, as expats here will probably already know, but for the ones who are not here, the foreigners who are not here thinking about coming, we haven't got a lot of rights here, regardless of visa. You know, we could have a permanent visa, we could have a tourist visa, or an what do they call it, SRRV or something. We haven't got any rights. So the best thing to do when you're here is to keep your nose clean. You know, you don't want to be getting mixed up in any bother at all. And why would we? You know, we come here for a better life, not to get mixed up in dramas and to end up in trouble with the police. So this is why, the main reason I think, is I don't want to get, you know, mixed up with too many foreigners. Expats, let's say expats. I'm so used to the word foreigner because that's how everyone calls us. You go to immigration, you're a foreigner or an alien. So, you know, we expats. So this is why I don't want to get mixed up with them. So again, getting back to this being happy. Happy news. Happy news is good news. And yes, there are some discontentments here, but is it worth vlogging about it? I don't think so, because it's only a discontentment to a certain person. It's not discontentment all around. So I don't talk about things like that. I don't want to talk about the bad things, and well, not so many bad things, because there's bad things wherever you are. It doesn't matter if you're here, if you're in this particular province, if you're in another province, if you're on, you know, you're in your own country. It doesn't matter. Bad things happen everywhere. But do we really need to be vlogging about bad things? No. Everyone wants to, you know, there is too much hatred in the world at the moment, and there's too much discontentment, too much animosity, too much jealousy. I don't want to be spreading things like that with my vlogs. I'm a happy guy, and I've always had a good sense of humour. So let's just spread a bit of love, you know, spread a bit of love. Come over here, guys, you know what I mean? If you aren't already here, come over here. You know, don't let these vloggers say it's dangerous, you know, it's this, it's that, it's the other. If it was that dangerous, there wouldn't be so many foreigners living here. And there wouldn't be so many foreigners who don't want to go back to their home country. So it's not dangerous at all. It's dangerous if you go to certain places, but it's dangerous anywhere in the world if you go to certain places. I've had less trouble here in the Philippines than I've ever had in my own country. There are parts of my own country where there are ethnic minorities. Let's just say ethnic minorities. I don't want to say what race, because I don't want to sound prejudiced, and I don't want to sound, you know, to be a discrimination here. But I was scared to walk down there in my own country. I was scared to walk in certain areas. So here, I've never been afraid to walk anywhere. Never. And I've had a good few drinks with some Filipinos in the city. You know, when I do go into the city, I have a few drinks, and I've been walking around 2-3 o'clock in the morning, not out my head, but I've had a few drinks where I've been a bit tipsy, and I've never got trouble. I've always got people saying, "Friend, you okay? Where you going?" That's what you get here. But as for spreading all of this discontentment on the internet, oh God, it's just, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear it. You know, it's just drama. It's drama. I think they enjoy doing it. I really think that they enjoy doing it. Or maybe they like a bit of drama in their life, and maybe they think that drama is good for getting views and clicks and things like this. But tell it as it is. If you go on a vlog, tell it as it actually is, and don't make stories up just to make people go, oh, click on that, click on that. My videos are never edited. I never edit them. So these videos are always raw and uncut, which is what I prefer. You know, I don't join videos together and things like this, because I think that normal is good. Normal is good. Yes, my content may not be top notch, or it may not be as good as the others, but at least my content is honest and is also true. Raw and uncut, guys, raw and uncut. So please, guys, listen, don't let all of these vloggers who are saying, don't come to the Philippines, it's this, it's that. And also, it's not expensive. I get many, or I don't get many, but I've seen many. So you can't live here unless you have $2,500 a month. Listen, I've never spent $2,500 a month ever since I've been here, except when I was building my house. But that's different. You know, that's not your living expenses. That comes from savings or something like that. And many don't want to build a house. And there's also vloggers who say, you've got to build a house or never build a house. Just live in a rented place. It's your decision. It's not a vlogger's, you know, decision to tell you what to do. Is it good advice? Well, I don't think so. I think the advice that you should follow, and my advice to follow, is to move away from this coconut tree. But the best advice to follow is your own. It's definitely your own advice is the best advice to follow. Not mine, not any of these other vloggers who say, you can't live on this, you've got to have a certain amount of money, you shouldn't build a house, you should just live in a rented accommodation. And then you get the opposite, who said, you shouldn't live in rented accommodation, build a house. Well, it's not their advice that you should be taking notice of, or my advice. It's just, it's your advice. It's what comes from in here and what comes here. And that's just my take really for today. And I'm pleased I made this video today, because I was getting a bit worried that I wasn't putting on any content, you know, for my subscribers. So I had to get out. It's raining, by the way. I'm doing this video in the rain, but it's light rain. It's light rain. But so guys, listen, it's your decision, everything. But let's be happy. Let's not spread discontentment for clicks or for views, and let's not spread drama or create drama. There's enough drama in the world as it is. You know, I've never been a one for drama, and I surely will never be one for drama. I think that's why I live in the province as well, because I don't really like to. I do like drinking, and if I see a couple of expats in the bar, of course I'm going to speak to them. But would I want to sit and join them for a drink? Well, depending on their personality and their character, I probably would if they were good and they were happy. But if they start to get a bit loud, I'm the first person to leave. I'm the first person to get up and to move away from it. Don't like it. So people, happy people, and you happy people there, wherever you are in the world, let's stay happy and let's spread the love. You know, to me, to have a negative attitude, it takes, it takes energy. It takes more of my energy to even think about being negative, to just be normal and happy. To be normal and happy, if this is your character, it doesn't take any energy. You know, and it's just so much better to be like that. So that is my thing for today. And it's been lovely making this content again. Like I said, I was a bit little... Oh, look, carabao. Can you see? I'll turn the camera around. Got a carabao. We've got a little carabao. It's a big carabao, actually. I walked down towards him. He's a lovely looking carabao as far as carabaos go. They all stink. But apparently they are very, very intelligent animals. Ooh. I don't think he likes me very much. He's kind of looking at me like thinking, don't come any closer. I'm seeing how much rope he's got. So if he does start to run from me, mind you, he'd snap that anyway. It's just like a piece of string that's tying him up. But yes, hello carabao. It's a carabao in the province. There he is. They're great things. They are just super, super strong. Oh, he's coming, look. They are super strong beasts. Yeah. Anyway, carabao, I'll leave you to your own, because yeah, I don't think he's a friendly one, is he? Is he friendly? I don't know, but whatever he is, I'm going out the way. Yeah. Yeah. So, I think that's, I think I'm going to move out the way. Yeah. Right, guys, so that's it, really. I'm just pleased that I managed to make some content today. I hope it's been of some use, you know. Let's stay happy, eh? And you guys who are thinking of moving out here, and you might be watching some vloggers who are saying, well, it's dangerous, it's expensive, and it's not good. Listen, take no notice. The person to take notice of is your own heart and your head. Guys, thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe. We're getting quite a few subscribers now, so I must be doing something right. Eh? I must be doing something right. So guys, for the guys who have subscribed, thank you very, very much indeed. It does mean a lot. And it's not easy to make content. To make content whereas it's not making up other people's stories, it's not copying other vloggers. So thank you so much for subscribing and following. I really do appreciate it. Guys, listen, take good care. Coconut, move out the way, Stephen. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys at a later date, probably tomorrow or the day after. Thank you so much. Take good care, guys. God bless. Bye bye.